I think that we looked at a lot of places before we came out here on the lake. We wanted to move to the lake, and we looked at all these places, and they were either compartmentalized older places that just we needed to update a lot to get into what we wanted, or they were already really beautiful and really done, but the taxes were $2,000 a month. We got frustrated, and we came out to Newport Cove and kind of fell in love with it immediately, simply because the houses were new. They were in line with what we wanted. We wanted kind of a single floor lifestyle with extra space for guests. We wanted to have a neighborhood, which is what we've got here. We've met a lot of different people, and so we've been here about a year and a half, and have made some really good friends. Some of our other friends from our older neighborhood moved out here as well, so we've got them across the lake or around the corner, so it's kind of blended with everything. And so it's convenient, it's new. We like a garage that we can walk into and not get wet, as opposed to having to walk outside. The fact that it's maintained, I travel for a living, so the fact that it's maintained and the snow's plowed and the grass is mowed and all that kind of stuff is taken care of makes it much easier for me being able to be gone. And Deb works like crazy as well, so when we get home we get to enjoy it. The boat sits out front on a boat lift, and it's there when we want it. We loved where we were earlier in Lindenhurst, but we always said, sitting outside, that this would be great if there was a lake right there. And we kind of feel like we have what we had there to a large degree, but now we've got the lake and new and really like it a lot.
Yeah, it's a community. It's not just a bunch of sparse houses, all over the place. It's just a community, a neighborhood.
There is a social grouping here, but it's not like everybody has to be social and everybody's got to get together. There are those that prefer to be by themselves, not by themselves, but but have their privacy, and that's perfectly fine. And there are those that like to get together, and that's fun too. And it's not like everybody's got to get together all the time. It's these people get together with these people, and we've met really everybody on the spectrum in terms of age, being retired or being younger than us. And so it's a pretty diverse group. So many places you see have 50 snowmobiles sitting out in the front yard of a next door to a $1 million house, right? The fact that there are rules here to make this place good and clean and upstanding, I think are a huge advantage, really. And everybody really takes very good care of the properties and watches out what they do in terms of keeping their flowers up and keeping things clean. And yes, it's very consistent and very upscale to a degree. I think affordable, but upscale. You can get whatever you want here, right? You want a fancy place on the lake, you can do that. If you want to have a place up here that are a little smaller, a little more affordable, you can do that too. But it's all part of the same community, which is great.